Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Hayley Quinn and I'm here to give you some dating advice in relation to the questions that you've sent me in. Now today I have got two questions all related to university dating. I remember university. It was awesome. I used to have inappropriate crushes all the time towards like my professor, the guy I sat next to, the girl I sat next to. It was fantastic. So glad I can help you. What has also overjoyed me about this question is there's one from a guy and one from a girl. So I have had more questions from guys so far. There's a few women that have written in, but shout out to all the girls out there that are watching my videos. I know that 50% of the people that watch my videos are female, so I would love to hear your dating questions. Let's represent more, woo! Anyway, straight on to the question. There is a guy at my uni who studied the same subject as me, in the science area, woohoo, in the same semester as me. I really like him, would love to get to know him better. So I wonder how to find out whether he likes me in that way as well, and if so, how to get his number, since he seems very experienced in that field, because he doesn't have a smartphone, he doesn't have Facebook. Wow, a guy that doesn't have smartphone, doesn't have Facebook, that's quite hot in a way, isn't it? Because it's like, he's a bit of a renegade going against technology. I see where you're going with this one. I would do a couple of things, so, which are all very lo-fi to begin with. If you end up sitting next to each other in class and you end up having a bit of a chat, you could say at the end, I'm just going to go grab a coffee or I'm going to go grab a water. Do you want one or do you want to come? Throw it out there. If he takes the opportunity to extend the conversation with you and you're able to have one-on-one time outside of your university lecture, he should start to actually feel more secure in your company and might lead the interaction forwards. If you're talking, it's getting on really well and he's still not asking for your number or isn't suggesting meeting up again, I would probably, in a really nice way, tease him about it and say, you know what, I like how you don't even have a smartphone. It's like, do you use carrier pigeon then to stay in touch, you know? Or how do people contact you? Do I have to send like a smoke signal in the sky? You know, or should I write a letter? You know, so you can playfully try and encourage him to swap numbers or suggest you swap up emails. My sense is if you're getting on well with him, you're spending time with him, he's willing to spend time with you one-on-one, the conversation is going well, I reckon he's probably open to getting to know you better. He's probably sitting there thinking exactly the same thing as you and he doesn't know how you feel or if you like him. So by creating that one-on-one time, by being playful, by giving him some approval and actually giving him some of your attention and focus, you create that space where he should feel more confident to take that step forward. I find a lot of the time, rather than guys just not being that into you, what's much more common if you're having this level of connection and interaction is in fact they do like you, but they're just not sure what's the right step forward. So try and help him out with that bit and I think it will probably be just fine. So there is this girl who is in my class at university. I've started to like and I have no idea whether she's looking for a relationship or not. We have some things in common, but the biggest issue is that there is a language barrier between us. I don't completely understand what she says sometimes. What should I do? Should I continue just being friends and hiding my emotions in fear of ruining this friendship? Should I take a risk and try and find out whether she likes me as well? Or should I wait it off and let time tell? Okay, so just to go through that question there, first of all, don't wait. If you wait, well, sometimes it's good to wait actually, but I don't think this is one of those occasions. I think right now, the main thing to resolve is, I don't think that she knows that you like her. So we need to get more clear about that because whilst I understand you want to preserve the friendship, there's also something disingenuous about trying to be someone's friend when you actually would like something more. Secondly, you're worrying a lot about whether she likes you in that way or not yet. The problem is, unless, particularly as a guy, you take those steps forward, so you communicate some attraction to her, you find out a time that you can hang out one-on-one, it's almost like there's no catalyst or you're not putting enough input in there to create that attraction where she's really going to be seeing you and considering you as a sexual prospect or as a boyfriend. So what I would do is I'd kind of return everything to you and think, what can you do today or tomorrow in order to signal some things which are going to make her more aware of how you feel about her. So that's going to make you more honest and upfront about where you're coming from. It's also going to start the process of her becoming maybe attracted to you in that way. What I would do is always start with getting one-on-one time. And that could be, you seem to be going out as friends. If you're going out with a group of friends, you could say, oh, I'm just going to grab a drink at the bar. Do you want to come get one? And then see if she'll go off with you. Or likewise, you could be chatting to the group of friends and then turn to her and say, oh, you know what, we haven't really spoken yet this evening. What's up with you? You know what, let's go grab a seat. So do things where you can spend a bit of time with her one-on-one. Maybe even say, you know what, it's cool, I always like chatting to you, but we never get the chance to do it. Let's grab a coffee next week. Get one-on-one time. Then if you get one-on-one time, you can be a bit more flirtatious with her. You can say that you like how she has a cute accent, or you like how she always pronounces a word this way. Can she teach you some of her language? Like if someone speaks a different language to you, there is plenty of opportunities to flirt within that. And in fact, there's I could say the international language of love, which is if there's sexual tension there between you, oh my God, you know what? You can be using hand gestures. It will still happen. Because I think something about when you're emotionally connected to someone, you're attracted to someone, the communication will still be there because people will just be sensing it in your eye contact, your vibe, how you're acting around them. So get her one-on-one if you're in a group hang, then try and get her out for a coffee or a drink one-on-one. Then be using things like telling her that she has a cute accent, get her to teach you a word or a phrase in her language. Ask her then, she'll probably teach you how to say hello or something. Instead, you could be a bit more teasing and say, that's boring, I want to know a sexy phrase. If we were in France and you're walking down the street, how would I flirt with you? How would I chat you up? Teach me. And then you can start flirting with her in French or whatever her language is. She's then going to be having loads of fun. It's really playful, it's really sexy. And then it's becoming also, important point, a lot more obvious that you have intentions towards her than just friendship. And this will start that process of attraction off. And most importantly, you'll get clarity and you know where you stand. So action steps. Take her one-on-one outside of the group. Spend some time with her and get a hangout one-on-one, whether it's a coffee or a drink. Flirt with her. Flirt your socks off about the language thing and get to know her better. And if there's still that attraction between you, then go and make your move. Anyway, guys, I really enjoyed the questions this week. That was really fun. I like them because they're kind of scenario based. So it creates an image in my mind. And I'm like, okay, what's going on with you guys? If you want to send more questions in, hello@hayleyquinn.com, subject line, YouTube question. I've got a bit of a backlog, but I'm working through them, as you can see, every single week. And I'm really enjoying doing them. So please keep sending them in. Alternatively, you can find me at hayleyquinn.com. I've got 2 podcasts on there, Attraction HQ, Love HQ. They're also on iTunes. They're awesome. Or you can tweet me your question at Hayley Quinn, or you can comment on my Instagram at HayleyQuinnX and leave your question there for me.